This is a good place to be. I like it.
It's popping.
I didn't put no makeup on today. I hope that's okay for you.
No. This is how I always imagine you to be right here. You look like you.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah. You know, shit. I'm mad you ain't got the pasties on from the Danger video.
Now, come on now.
Hey, and if you read it, that makes me upset.
Hey guys, it's Karrine Steffans, and you're watching Thisis50.com.
This is the young.
She said she want a stunner. I said, baby girl, get money.
Come on.
Drop it down, get low. Can't forget the girl if I want it. Why she up and down on that pole? Why she up and down on that pole? Why she up and down? You got me saying, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about that the book that you have, Vindication.
Vindicated. Confessions of a Video Vixen 10 Years Later is the full title, and it's my 7th book. It's my last memoir. So there's no more personal stories coming from me.
Okay, and so
somebody else might write a book about me, but I'm not gonna write a book about me anymore.
Hey man, I don't think there's nothing else to say.
That was the plan. Say it all, so can't nobody say nothing else.
You got it all out there, right there. When I tell you, I think I was working at Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles in Atlanta, and I was dating this chick, and she had the book, and then she was telling me how much of a page turner it was and stuff, and then I had heard about the whole situation. She was like, that's the girl from the Danger video with Mystical. I said, with the pasties on? And she was like, yeah, man, she talking about everybody in there. Aww. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, she talking about sucking dick and everything. Like, what? Can I see the book when you finish? And I read it, and I enjoyed it. And I started reading more. Yes, I did. I jacked off your book. There wasn't even a lot of pictures where you could do that, but you was telling the story so vividly and whatnot. I felt like I was there. I feel like I was Ja Rule. I feel like I was Cool G Rap. I felt like I was the mother niggas, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And I always said, you know what? I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna meet her and whatnot, and I'm gonna be next. I'm gonna be inside. I'm gonna get in one of these goddamn books.
Really?
Yeah, that was a goal for me. It was a bucket list thing.
I hear that that's a goal for a lot of people.
Yeah.
If that's what helped motivate you to get to where you are today, I'm happy to be a motivating force.
I feel like I'm almost there since you over here right now. I was like,
know.
what? Who we interviewing? Get the fuck out of here. You got, come on, God. You don't tell me this, Jesus. This is how it's supposed. Okay, I see you working.
Yeah,
you working.
This is as far as it's gonna get though. But, but look how close you are to me. Like I'm touching you. That should be enough.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
You should write tonight. You'll be like, dear diary.
A diary?
A diary.
Not a journal.
Nah,
but a diary. Because it's got to be emotional.
And you can lay on your stomach in your bed and cross your feet behind you like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then you can be like, dear diary.
With one of my hands up like this.
Yeah.
Just, okay. And I'm not going to stop trying to make the rest of the dream happen.
Listen. You
got to have a what?
You have to have a dream. You got to have goals. You have to have aspirations. And, nothing beats a failure but a try. So. You know what I'm saying? So try your hardest. I dare you to try your hardest.
Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna show you.
You're gonna have to fight some people before you get to me.
I don't give a fuck. I'll put them in my face. I'm getting ready for a fight right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Who are some of them people I might have to fight? Just so out of curiosity. Not that I'm scared of nothing, but. Okay, cool. So let's talk about Vindicated.
Yes.
Like, what are some of the things that you are talking about in there? Like, can you give me something that we could, spark the people's interest? Because they still gonna want to hear. And do you have an audio book for it too, for the people that have one eye and that can't really focus?
For the people who have one eye,
listen,
who have a hard time reading, without going like this.
Yeah. It's a lot. You know me.
I do. I know you. I know you. I know that's how you read.
Word,
I understand.
We're compatible.
Oh, don't. You know what?
I'm pushing it too far?
Too far.
Okay, gotcha.
Totally too far. There is an audiobook, there's an ebook, and there's hardcover before we do paperback next year. Vindicated is my last memoir, so as I'm making a lot of changes and moving forward, I wanted to leave my readers with one last story, and one story that was really difficult for me to tell because it's a very violent story, and it's a very emotional story, and it's a story that I think a lot of women would be ashamed or afraid to tell. So I like to tell those kind of stories. I like to be brave, and it's based on one of my marriages. And I think the basis of it is how we can make one really bad personal decision And that one really bad personal decision can ruin your entire life for a long time or forever. And then, you know, you got to get it all back. Then you got to write a book about it.
Well, hold on, did you co-sign for somebody like a house or something, or a car?
No, I mean, I just married the wrong person, you know, and I did that a couple times. But this particular person was just, I feel like sometimes some people are just sent directly from the devil to destroy you. And I feel like that's what that person was.
Word. Now, yo, one thing I think is like extremely interesting about you is that like you put everything out there for the world to see. I mean, and you get so much flack. I mean, a lot of hate, and at the same time, a lot of love. You know, what keeps you going? What did you ever feel suicidal and everything? Like, yo, everybody fucking hates me.
Oh no, I mean, I've been suicidal. I don't care about other people. Like other people, first of all, I don't give two fucks about nobody but me. That's that. And like they say, I'm gonna do that constantly throughout this taping because I want you to feel validated.
Word.
You know, so I'm here for you.
You think I'm gonna get closure just from
this is it?
This is it. You want me to have
like
closure.
Michael Jackson said, this is it.
This is. Don't do it. Don't bring Mike into this shit.
But you know, I mean, I have had really dark days, but it has nothing to do with other people's opinions of me. I never cared about people's opinions. As long as what I'm doing is the truth doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of that. A lot of people are afraid of the truth in their own lives. A lot of people wake up in the morning and lie to themselves every single day in the mirror about who they are, what they want, what they're doing, who they're with. People lie so constantly that when someone, especially a woman, and especially a black woman, wakes up and says, I'm not lying about nothing. This is what happened. No shade, no tea, just truth. This is what happened today. And as a writer, that's what writers do. I'm not the only autobiographical writer in the world. I'm not the only person who's written a memoir. I'm not. When white girls do it, nobody freaks out. When Barbara Walters wrote her memoir and said she slept with a senator, it was wonderful news. But when it's done in a particular demographic, with certain kinds of people, it's more scathing only to those people though. But the fact that I'm a black woman, I think really upsets a lot of people. If I was a white girl, this would be so much fun. And that's cool with me. I enjoy being that person. I enjoy being strong. I enjoy being unbreakable. I enjoy being targeted because it shows how much power I have. Because I can't think of anyone in the world except for my son who has the power to make me feel anything. So if you wake up in the morning and you think about me so much, and then you take like time to like write stuff and do, you know how much power I hold over your day, your emotions?
I know how much power you hold over me.
So I'm gonna keep touching you.
Okay.
You know, and so my darkest days has nothing to do with what other people think, do, or feel. It's based on my experiences and what I've been through, my personal life. Other people don't matter.
I watch a lot of your interviews, and I see how a lot of the interviewers try to trip you up and whatnot and say things that they think would throw you off. And you just so focused and, you know, like, oh, she's a bad mom. And I wasn't even going, I'm not that interviewer. Okay. Just so you know. I'm not that, I just wanted to talk to you. And I just wanted to say, I think that you're really, really brave, and I like what you do. I enjoy your books. I enjoy your journey. Somebody had to do it. I enjoy the truth and whatnot. Like I said before, when I read your books and heard you naming off the names, it gave me inspiration. I was like, oh shit, if she fucked it, I know it can happen to me too. If God did it for them.
Listen, I'm 36 years old.
I like older women.
Okay. I can't win for losing.
What happened?
I can't win for losing.
You're still older than me.
No, what I'm saying is that when I wrote Confessions, those stories were already old. And so, and I was 26 when that book came out. Okay, I'm 36. So
that was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and the stories were already like 15 years old. I mean, 5 years old at that time. They're already old stories. So those relationships, and I think that everybody in their 20s has the right to do their due diligence, especially sexually, you know. And so I'm not there. You wouldn't have a chance with me anyway. But I'm just saying that if there was going to be a time, it certainly wouldn't be now at this stage in my life. You know, so. Oh,
I had kind of figured that too. So that's why I was gonna just keep on blowing up.
I'm just gonna keep touching you though, because this right here is gonna carry you far in life. Watch what happens to you. It's like you know how they rub the tree bark, the tree stump at the Apollo for good luck. Yeah. So it's like this is like that stump rubbing you. You know what I mean? So I'm depositing good luck and favor onto you right now. I'm blessing you.
And you sure that ain't gonna never happen between us?
It'll never happen between me, you, me, and anybody else. I'm good. I'm where I'm supposed to
Who
be.
you with now?
None of your business.
You
None of your fucking business.
now you don't want to tell nobody.
No, exactly,
Okay.
because I throw away things that are not important to me.
Oh,
So
I see where you're going
when
with
I
this.
write things, it's because I'm done with them, because
Right.
they're not important, because I don't want to. It's like throwing out trash. As a writer, writing is my catharsis. So, and I only write nonfiction. I don't write fiction. I'm just not a liar. I find it very difficult to write fiction. Even in Vindicated, I had to change some of the names for legal reasons. And that was hard for me. It's always hard. In all my books I do, though. The public people don't have the same privacy laws governing them, because you're a public person. So I can talk about public people without getting in trouble.
Hold on, time out. So you saying I could write a book and say, yeah, I used to fuck Janet Jackson, and it'll be cool?
If you have proof of that, yeah.
All
my books are legally vetted, so I always have proof of everything. So when you pull out that sex tape and you show the attorney, like, I'm not lying, here's the tape, the attorney's gonna be like, cool, say it. Because if they come saying that never happened, you have proof that says, well, yes, it did.
Okay, now what if I write a book where it's a fictional story? So I automatically, we know I'm just bullshit.
Yeah, then you can't use real names.
This about a bitch. Okay. How do I get around that?
Killing all your dreams right now?
Yeah, you are. I'm working on my book right now. Confessions of a Pervert.
No, you can't. I change the names of private people because private people have certain privacy laws that protect them. So a lot of private citizens, their names are always changed. Public people, I don't have to change their name as long as I can prove or want to prove that these things actually happened. And then for some people, in Vindicated, I did change one person's name just because I wanted the main character, my ex-husband, because I wanted him to have to admit that this character sounded a lot like him before he can get upset. Because in order for him to get upset about it, he'd have to say, wow, that sounds exactly like me. Every last little bit of it. And then, but it's not a good story. So if you want to admit to that, then you can go ahead and admit to it. Or you can just be quiet and just act like it wasn't you.
So back to Janet Jackson, right? So let's say I wanted to name her Josephine Jackson.
Try it and see what happens.
Hey, you want Confessions of a Pervert to come out, right?
Listen, no, I don't, man. I don't want that to come out. Matter of fact, if you try to publish that book, I'm gonna block you. Matter of fact, you want to sign to my publishing company? You should sign with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm gonna do you like Wayne did Bow. You should sign with me, and then you ain't never gonna come out. But luckily for you, you already host a show, so you just gonna be here with no book.
Hold on, why you don't want my book to come out?
Because, man, I have a feeling it's gonna be not cool.
It's gonna be cool. A lot of people said your book wasn't cool, but look how far you went.
I was on Oprah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on Oprah too.
You ain't gonna get on Oprah. I'm gonna call Oprah and tell Oprah not to talk to you.
That's some bullshit.
No, I'm gonna block all your publishing dreams right now.
That's some, wow. You know what? I thought when I told you about my book, you was gonna want to help me with it.
No, dude, I'm not. I don't need calls from Janet.
I love Janet.
Oh, okay.
I love her with all my heart.
Who's gonna be in your book?
Man, shit, I was gonna put everybody I ain't never been with in there.
I can't help you.
Come on, Karrine.
I'm blocking you from now on.
Who you be helping me?
I'm gonna sign you, and I ain't gonna put you out. Listen to me. I'm gonna sign you, okay? And I'm never gonna put you out. We have to get some contracts while we're here.
And you never gonna put me out.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
I don't.
It happens to a lot of people.
It happens to a lot of people. But I never in a million years thought that you would sign me to a fuck nigga contract like that. I thought we was gonna be like making money together and some more shit. We're not. We ain't having sex together. We ain't making no money together.
No, you gonna interview me and I'm finna leave.
And that's
gonna be it.
Shit. So is we even gonna be friends? Am I gonna be able to call you?
No, because you already told me what your plan was.
What was fucked up about my plan?
Your plan is to put your penis in me.
No, that's if you wanted me to. It was your choice. And if you'd have told me no, I was going to be like, okay, cool. And then I was going to act like everybody else do and say, yo, I look at her like a sister.
That's what it...
I was gonna say that.
That's the line. That's the line.
When the girl don't give a nigga no pussy, man, I look at her like a sister, like they ain't really want to fuck her.
I don't even look at her like that. Like,
yeah, I'm glad you said that because I always wanted to ask you. You seem like such a nice girl. Why you do Tigger like that?
I blew 10, I blew 20, it's nothing to me. I get money, I eat, sleep, and I shit money. I can't get this bitch off me. I'm tossing it, she want it. That's the way we own it. Sound crazy, don't it? I'm turned up.